It's 935 KDay, your girl Cece Romeo. We chilling right now. The legendary DJ Muggs
check.
is in the building.
We in the house, baby. What's up, LA?
And
How
we
y'all
mean
feeling?
it when we say it legendary, bro. Like, you've been doing it, you've been in it.
Well, we've been doing this for a minute, man. My first gold record was 88 with 783 for Colors.
Wow.
Yeah, a song called Mad Mad World.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
man.
is crazy.
88.
Yes.
Man.
I love it. Hey, I asked you off air. Let's just jump into it right now. I was on your Instagram and I was like, hey, Muggs, why do you call yourself the Black Goat? You're like DJ Muggs _ the Black Goat.
You know, there's a lot of goats, but there's only one black goat. And I told you, we keep everything murdered out. Black on black cars, black on black house.
Yeah.
Everything matte black.
Wow.
Black
I
on
love
black
it. I'm
on
here
black.
for it. I'm not mad.
So if we go back to 88 to now, man, how do you feel about hip-hop as far as growth, how they respected and treated today, Muggs? What do you think about that?
I mean, it came from an underground subculture, from playing at the Casa Camino, doing Uncle Jam's Army, doing things where only KDay was playing hip-hop, like on a daytime national level, you know what I mean? And to see it just take over Broadway from things like Hamlet, you know what I mean? Just take over pop culture, just take over everything. It has infiltrated. It's the #1 music in the world.
It really is.
Yeah, man.
Really
To see that happen?
Yeah.
We knew it was something, you know what I mean?
Definitely knew it was
and
something,
it ain't stopping, man. It's still reaching to these countries that's still growing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's becoming brand new in places like China and India. It hasn't even reached its full potential yet.
Yeah. And people thought they were just shocked when they reached the suburbs.
You know,
and it went way past that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and then the underground right now, the underground's incredible, man, with artists like, you know, Rock Marcy, Mayhem Loren, kid named Riggs, kid named Aldovino, lots of them. Just the underground's bubbling again right now. Real hardcore underground hip hoppers.
Oh, man. So I'm back on it. You know, I love Instagram and I'm looking all over. I'm like, let me go ahead and just stalk him really quick. But a few months ago, you have a picture. It's you and it's Fred Reck and it's Dr. Dre. Tell me about this session that you guys had together in the studio. That is first of all, epic picture.
Yeah. Right. Fred works with Dre all the time. You know, Fred's a good friend of mine. He has a studio in my studio. My studio's here in Burbank, matter of fact, right down the block. And so, you know, Fred was like, Dre wants to talk to you and do some things. So I shot down to Dre's spot and we started working on some things.
So when are those things going to transpire?
You never know. You know, when the good doctor reaches out, you know, you pull up for sure.
I heard that.
I mean, that is, when you get a call from a doctor, that's the one doctor you want to get that call from,
Absolutely.
right? Because you know
Absolutely.
it's great things going to happen with that.
Yeah, Dre's always looked out, man, since day one. You know, he was on the first Soul Assassin album in '97. You know what I mean? He's always looked out for us and had our back.
So you riding around, just rolling through Cali, and you sitting here, you're at a red light, and you say, damn, we got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Right, that was unexpected, man. That came out of left field for us.
First of all, thanks for having us there.
Yeah,
but
we were there.
cool,
we were
man.
so excited.
Yeah.
Except there was this lady there that just kept yelling at everybody. So Romeo got frustrated and he was like, I'm just going to leave because this lady's getting on my nerves, right? No, she was.
She was on one, man, but it's all good.
Yeah.
I couldn't let her steal that moment.
She was a press lady.
Oh, I seen one of those ladies too. We had to push her out the way. She was mad at Stevan was taking pictures.
Yes, that's the same lady.
So you
the
already
same
know.
lady. She was rude. Yeah. She tried to yell at Stevan, and we were like, "Do you know who he is?"
I don't think she had the temperament for that job. You know what I mean? I don't know. how they give you this
those are
job,
facts. It's crazy that he pointed out the exact person we're talking about.
Romeo was so heated. He was like, "See him."
Because I know every one of these is the same, as hectic as the one before. You know what I mean? It's like, why are you here?
Yeah.
You ain't built for this lady.
No, she wasn't built for it. But you know what? So many people showed up.
Yeah.
So many people were, you know, just like driving by, you know, bumping Cypress Hill. People were wearing the shirts. It just was amazing. And I just love to see like all the Latinos that came out, and it was just so huge.
Yeah, it was good for hip hop. It was good for the city of LA. It was good for just, you know, kids to see like, man, let me work hard.
True.
It's possible. You know what I mean? Because we never thought we'd have nothing like that out there. We used to walk by there as kids and look at everybody. You know what I mean? And look at names, half of them you don't even know who they are because they're before our time, but just looking at this, and when we got the call, we was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And it didn't really hit until the day of.
Right.
You know, it's like, all right, cool. Once you show up and you
No,
see
I mean,
like,
when we were talking to Be Real, you know, I was like, listen, this is big. You know, I know it's big as artists because you guys, it's your accomplishment. But as listeners and fans, like, you know what I'm saying, that have rolled with you guys since the beginning, you know, it's big for us too, because we're like, yes, one of our own's up there and they got the, you know, the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I mean, it was just amazing. So that leads me to my next question. Like, Like, talk to me about your family. Like, when they heard you're getting the star, like,
Yeah.
I'm sure they went crazy.
Yeah, I think they lost it more than we did. I think they was a lot more excited. You know
Yeah,
what I
of
mean? They was like
course.
freaking out a little bit. I took my daughter was with me and my cousins and stuff, and you know they loved it. They had a great day.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful,
Man.
beautiful.
A lot of people standing proud with y'all side by side.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. Everybody's family from day one. It was kind of like a family reunion too, because I didn't see some of Sendog's family for a minute and some of B's family for a minute. So to get everybody together, we all went and ate after and hung out all day. It was a good time, man.
Oh,
Family
good.
affair, you know.
No, the low-key man didn't go.
You know,
We
got the
to go
star,
eat.
but you never stopped working. So let's talk about the new project
It
right
don't
now.
stop, man. It don't stop. Right now, you know, I belong to this car club in New York called the Classic Car Club, and you know, it's a little different than the car club. I'm out here. Out here, you know, we pull our cars out, we go cruising.
Yeah, for sure.
New York's hard to store your car. It's expensive, and you know the weather and everything. So the car club there, it's like you leave all the cars in the car club, and you could drive whatever car you want. You just check them out. So Monday I might pull the Ferrari out. Tuesday I might pull out the Tesla. Wednesday I'll pull out the Bentley. Wednesday and Thursday, Friday I'll pull out the 6.2 Lincoln. So that's how the car club is over there. You could check out any car you want.
Yeah, wow.
At any
okay.
time, you know what I mean? So me and May's been members for a minute, so we was like, let's do a project with the car club. Car Club has a racing team, motorcycle racing team. They do rallies. They do rallies from like New York to New Orleans with a bunch of members and stuff. So we put a project EP together for the car club,
That's dope,
which is
man.
called Members Only.
Yeah. It's a very appropriate name.
You know
Love
what I'm
that,
saying?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So where the car club members were like, hey, it's members only. You're going to put me on that cover? Are we doing photo shoots? Are we in the music
Oh,
video?
hell
You
no.
already know. You already know it's coming, Max.
Now they cool, you know. We bring a lot of the flavor to them, and we do a lot of events within the car club and stuff. So, you know, we just wanted to let everybody know in the East Coast what was going on a little bit more with the car club and stuff. So, you know, and show our appreciation. So.
Well, I got to ask you, Muggs, what gives you or make you want to pull the trigger on a situation where a new cat just walks up to you and want to work with you? What is going to sell you on that situation?
First of all, you got to like be building your buzz in the first place. I got to see you out there working. I got to see you out there moving. I got to see you out there doing your thing. Then I got to like your shit, you know. Then once I like it, I'm going to make a couple phone calls and ask, what's up with this dude? Is he cool?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's more about the people, not about the music. So then at that point, once you cool, I got to get in the lab with you, and I'll do a song with you, see how you act, see how you are in the studio, see what your work ethics are. You know what I mean? Because it's at this point in my life, it's all about working with good people,
Yeah.
good humans that's solid and doing good shit. So cool people doing cool shit, having cool adventures. You know what I mean? Talent's only a little piece of it for me at this point.
That is so true because I've had producers that got some of these new cats that made themselves popular by going through social media, going viral, but their work ethic wasn't the same because that just kind of happened overnight for them, but they didn't realize the true grind they had to put in.
I'm in the studio 5 days a week still. Dre's in the studio every day too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So brothers like us that's got to this point in our lives and our careers, and we still work like we did from day one because we just love the art of what we do. You know what I mean? So you got to work harder than me. And then you got to be on points. You got to like be a cool person, treat people with respect. You know what I mean? Show up on time and do all that. So the people element's probably like a good 75-80% of it for me.
Okay.
Have you heard of this girl? She raps. She's Latina. She's so dope. Her name is Snow the Product.
I haven't.
Oh my God.
I try to keep up on as much as I can, but
Hey,
God,
this girl.
there's so much stuff that
have
comes
you
out.
heard
Like,
of Snow the Product? She's
I've
a
heard.
fucking beast.
Is she?
A beast. She's dope.
I'm a peep game as soon as I leave.
Google her, Snow the
Absolutely.
Product. Just Google her and just say, and when you hear her, just be like, okay, Cece brought her to my attention.
That's
She's
right.
dope, dude.
Okay.
I love her. Like I like lyrics.
Right.
You know what I mean? I like beats, but I'm more of a lyrics person. Like I like to hear a song and then hear it again and be like, oh, I didn't hear that the first time. Okay. You know, I like that type.
Right.
Of
Yeah,
artists.
yeah.
By the way, shout out to this picture. There's some Southgate heads. I'm just still.
Yeah.
Is that you?
That's me.
We have the same jacket in my closet. I have the same exact
yeah,
jacket.
that was like 80. I don't know. Was that 86?
I have that same
That might have been
jacket.
86, 88 in Southgate with B-Real, Sendog, T-Bone from Funk Dubious, some Mellow Man Ace.
Yes, I see it all. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I have the same jacket as DJ Muggs, but low key, it wasn't mine. It was my dad's, and I took it. I love it though. I love
Muggs
it.
hanging out the KDay Morning Show, Cece and Romeo. So you ride around your car again and you hear one of your songs, you know what I'm saying? One of your classics that you put out there. Do you ever go back to like that whole session? Or is it nostalgic to you when you hear it?
Yeah, you know, more when I'm asked questions. I forget about things until somebody brings up something, and I'm like, I start talking about it, and then all the visuals start to come back to me, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot all about that. Sometimes I don't even remember the session, so somebody brings it up.
Wow.
And I go back, I start remembering the people, where we were,
you
know, how the song went down, the accidents that happened that made the song great. You know what I'm saying? So
oh man, I bet you guys got some legendary fire stories.
Yeah, and you know, it's all here because it's pre all the phones and everything, you know, so.
Are you guys gonna put something together, like any like documentary type visual?
It's in the works. I just digitized like 450 videos from like 84 till pretty much now. So everybody's digitizing all this stuff. We're going through it, but that shit takes a long time just to like.
It does
digitize the shit.
But what it is that like I'd rather hear you tell your story than try to hear somebody tell your story.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. That's why I'm like, yo, you guys need to do something, because I know you guys have been around for a long time. You're legends, but you also represent the city, the culture. We want to see like the behind the scenes of stories we never got to.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Hear about.
It's coming, man. For
sure. I bet you guys have some crazy ass stories.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're gonna need an 8-part series for this thing, man. Between all of us and everywhere we've been and the stuff.
Hey, Netflix better holler. No
shit.
Cut that check for real.
Yes.
For real. Listen to some of the cats on the radio today, man. Some of the new cats. Anybody you hear him be like, I fuck with him. Like, I like to get in the lab, see what he about. Anybody?
Right now, man, I like finding kids that are like unknown, like real in the down low, and then kind of like finding potential in them and just making them a little bit better and putting them up a little bit more. So there's this kid I like named Al Davino out of New York. I'm gonna work with him. I'm flying him out here in October to work for a week. So these kids are fast now, man. We banging out an album in 7 days. They just they right, man. So
before I used to remember, it used to take months.
Yeah.
7 days.
It would take us, our first album was like 3 years. It was like our whole lives. Boom. Second album took us 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Because they was like, we need an album. We was on the road for 2 years. And they was like, we need an album now. Go in. So we just went in and did it. Then we was like, nah, we ain't doing that again. Next album took us a year. We was like, we taking our time. We ain't rushing no more.
For sure. Wow. Muggs, let me ask you, KDay being the first hip hop station in the world, there wouldn't be no, Power or The Real or any other station. This is the first hip hop station ever in the world. And we played the Dr. Dre's and the Eazy-E's and the Cypress Hill and the Kid Frost of the world. I just want you to speak to our audience and let them know like how important it is to really protect this iconic station.
Yeah, this station made it. Like this artists like, Special Ed and EPMD and Eazy-E, Rodney O and Joe Cooley and like, Toddy T, like stuff like that was just KDay, man. Greg Mack and, the whole Wrecking Crew, Tony G, Joe Cooley, M-Walk, all that was like, I was on there every weekend, Santa Monica Civic, with Run DMC Live with Ice-T, DJ Bobcat, stuff like that. I still got the cassettes from 83 KDay stuff. I still got some cassettes, yeah.
Oh my God, I would love to see pictures of that. Yeah.
I think one's recorded over a Genesis. You know how you just get those. So yeah, man, I still got. I went through when I was going through storage to get the DVDs. I mean the videotapes out. I ran across all my cassettes. So I got a lot of stuff from back
that's
then.
amazing.
It was fire. It made me. It kept me fed because in New York you had Molly Mall and Mr. Magic, and then you had Chuck Chill out in Red Alert, BLS and Kiss, and then out here you had KDay.
Yeah.
And Tony G was giving Greg Mack all the records, man. And it was
Tony
like,
G, Julio G,
You'd hear EPMD, you'd hear all these records from New York, and you was like, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Where do I get it? You know what I mean?
Tony G's a beast.
It changed my life, man, KDay.
Wow.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah. It's changed our lives too, trust me.
I was happy when it came back. I was like, yeah, we needed that.
It's, Romo's been in radio for 20 years, but I've also been at a lot of radio stations, and it's crazy because even before I had worked here, my friend convinced me to do a vision board because she was like, put all your thoughts and whatever you want, put a vision board together, right? Yes. And so I did, and I was at another radio station, and I just wrote, dreams do come true. I wrote an arrow, and I saw the street team on the streets, and they gave me a KDay sticker. And I put the KDay sticker there, and that was my dream to be at KDay because I'm a hip hop head, and I want to. If I'm a hip hop head, I want to be at the iconic hip hop station.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. So, no, I appreciate that. I want to see. I want to see pictures. Post that up and tag us.
All right.
Yes.
I'll do that today for sure, for sure.
Man, well, we appreciate you stopping by. How can they cop that members only for sure, man?
Yeah, that's, you could go to soulassassins.com if you want the vinyl, or, steal the shit, bootleg it, download it, just take it.
I love you.
I don't care. Just go get it. You know what I mean? Listen to it. It's out there. These kids know how to get everything off the internet these days.
Absolutely, little hackers.
Can I shout out my crew?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Shout out Mr. Cartoon out there. Shout out to Stevon. Shout out my man Big B, Be Real, LA Kush, the whole Bang family. You know what I mean? My man Alchemist, all the Soul Assassin crew in LA, yo.
I appreciate that. Let's jump into a song right now. Any song you want to hear, it's all you.
Oh, man. Come on.
Anything you want to hear. You the black goat?
How you going to do that to me? I'm like, you got like 100,000 songs going through my head right now, man.
The one that comes off the top of your head. Let's do it.
You got the Big Payback by EPMD?
Oh.
We got it.
We got you.
Let's do it right now. It's KDay, baby.